The rescue team should be here in 1 hour and 30 minutes or so.
In the next 3 days I'll be riding from Murghab, continuing along the Pamir Highway and crossing the highest point of the trip at AK-Baytal Pass. From there I'll head to the Kyzyl-Art Pass to cross the border back into Kyrgyzstan and reach Sary-Tash. After that I'll go to the Lenin Peak base camp and then into the Death Valley. Just kidding. It's just a valley I wanted to cross, and in the end I did need some help to get out of it. But let's start from the beginning. After a good night of sleep I left Murghab, and as usual the first mission was to look for fuel. The prices have been around 75 to 85 cents per liter, which compared to where I live is sometimes almost a third of the price.
Okay, we got gas. Hopefully it's not too bad of gas. And now let's head to the border.
Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors, colors, colors.
In Europe we complain about the restrictions on Euro 5 and Euro 4 and so on for the vehicles. And yeah, when we go to these kind of places where there isn't such regulations, that's where we really notice that yeah, it really makes some difference, especially in the cities where there's a lot of traffic. Yeah, and it's really visible, the pollution in the cities around here. Going to put my rain jacket on. Shouldn't rain too much, just slight rain, but it is cold, around like 12 degrees Celsius. Yeah, the Pamir, at least on the Tajik side, the little bit that I've been doing it, it's really beautiful. The road sometimes is really bad. There's like no road, just pieces of tarmac. But other than that, the views are amazing. It must be cool to start in Dushanbe. Maybe one day.
Moments pass, make this one count. Untie. You're so good at dragging yourself down. Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, your doubts. There's a heart gone out of rhythm and despair. Held underwater, fine for air. Breathing.
Really beautiful. So many colors.
Look at the colors, colors, colors around.
Hundred 6 degrees. Amazing views. Possible rain ahead. Here is the rain. We keep going up. And the temperature keeps going down. Let's go! Tajikistan is also saying goodbye in a very good way with its beautiful landscapes. Degrees, amazing view, almost 4,400 meters. Second gear. 3 degrees. It is snowing or hailing. Maybe hailing, I don't know. Wow! Amazing. $4,500 meters. First gear. No slipping. Too bad that I'm getting all this smoke. Thank you. $4,600 meters. It's getting slippery. It's getting snowy. Still on 3 degrees. Am I recording? Yeah. Wow. Look at this view. Back there where the jeep stopped, I think there is where the sign, where the altitude meters was, but yeah, never mind. I have enough memories for now.
You got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feels bottled up inside, heading for collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die.
I hope it will stop raining. I have to heat up my hands a little bit. The section between the two borders was quite muddy, so with all this rain it will be fun. The sun is coming from where I came. I hope it will go that way also. Chilling, right? Don't mind me. Take your time. Have a nice day.
It might sound like I'm just tired, but the truth is I was a little sad. I was heading toward the border, and that meant leaving this country behind. Leaving so many places unseen, so many experiences still waiting out there. But what I take with me are the memories of a dream I once had years ago, that I finally lived. It feels good to accomplish something you wished for, and it feels even better when reality surpasses the dream. Thank you, Tajikistan. My heart now beats with warmer blood. This right here is the section between the two borders. At this point I had already crossed the Tajik border, this time without any delays. When I reached the Tajik border, the first guard greeted me with a fist bump. I took it as his way of saying, "You're one crazy dude." It was interesting to see this section with and without the rain, snow and mud. In terrain like this, I was really grateful for having those aggressive tires. Still, I was nervous about the weather turning suddenly worse, but luck seemed to be on my side.
And I'm back to Kyrgyzstan. No witches at the border this time.
I finally made it to Sary-Tash safe and sound, still carrying with me all the weight of Tajikistan. The roads, the faces, the valleys. It felt like I had closed the book I never wanted to finish. Yet its pages will stay with me forever.
Well,
At Sary-Tash, I was able to stay at the same place I visited the first time, Sary-Sol Mountain Lodge. It's a fantastic spot, and once again I met several travelers staying there. Among them was Noah, a British guy riding a CF Moto 450 MT all the way from Malaysia to the UK. Not only is that an incredible trip, but he's doing it for a very important cause. Raising awareness for men's mental health. He's documenting his journey on his YouTube channel, Go Naughty. I leave a link to a video where he briefly explains the reasons behind this adventure. Please go check it out and show him some support. Noah, if you're listening to this, a big hug from Portugal. Noah invited me to join him for lunch with a couple at Lenin Peak base camp, and since I was plan free and with some days to spare, I decided it would be nice to take a more relaxed day.
We want to wash your bike.
For fun though, yeah?
Oh, this is very beautiful.
We had a really nice lunch with wonderful company. Sometimes you think things can't get any better, and then even a simple relaxed day can give you so much good energy and positive vibes. I said my goodbyes and went solo again. There were still around 2 to 3 hours of flight left, so I decided to go explore a valley near Kyzyl-Eshme. I saw on the map that maybe it could be possible to cross the valley all the way to Ush-Kurgan and then catch the road to Wash. But boy oh boy was I wrong. I headed into the mountains and the scenery was already amazing. The weather started to change and later in the day the light rain arrived. At this point I was only focused on finding a safe place to camp and I didn't film anything else. I found a beautiful open spot near a creek where I pitched the tent and spent the night. I woke up to a beautiful day. The sun was out and the temperature was just right. While packing my gear, a shepherd came over and we had the classic exchange. Where I'm from, our names, and plenty of smiling, all without understanding a single word of each other's language. He offered me some dried fruit and in return, as a good Western citizen, I gave him an energy bar. I know, not exactly the best trade on my part.
I hope that bridge is possible. I don't think we can squeeze through there. We'll have to go through there. This has been sketchy as hell. Hopefully on the other side it will improve. Another sketchy bridge. Wow. That's it. They look like ants. Wow. Hopefully it will be better from this point forward.
In the subtitles I write what I understood what they were saying.
Hello. Roads, it's good. Roads, good.
Да, да.
Да, да. Спасибо. Спасибо.
Да,
Hello.
да.
Да.
Нормально, да?
Yes. Roads, good.
Road
Good.
good.
Osh.
Hoş.
Yes.
Все, Германия, гей, Фаушак.
Portugal.
Португал.
Yes.
Хорошо.
This was the point of no return. The moment I broke my own golden rule, which is, whenever you're on a sketchy section, only go forward if you're 100% sure that if needed, you could also make it back.
Salam aleyküm.
Hello, salam.
Orada kazan verin vermeyin.
Ha?
Ha orada. Koy koy.
Polaş.
Ya O kazığın sarı koyup.
We have to go to wash.
Ya ona вот это, ona лошадь.
Да, окей, попробуй.
Вот
Спасибо,
минут она.
спасибо, спасибо.
Ona лошадь это. Да, çağırır mısın? Konfeti koy.
Não, provar.
Ya,
Vou provar.
ya, no, motosiklet tuttu mu?
Não, não.
There were a few spots where I even chose to walk the bike, and that was going downhill. I don't know why, but I kept pushing forward despite all the warning signs. Even that guy seemed to be telling me to turn back. I usually ride alone, so I'm always extra careful and do my best to avoid putting myself in risky situations. Maybe I was just tired and not thinking straight, or maybe this was an enchanted valley. By then, I was completely soaked, just from the downhill alone. I came from here, and it has some incline and loose rocks on soft terrain. To put it in perspective, I did around 10 kilometers in about 3 hours. I kept convincing myself it would get better, but it never did. Until...
So I'm not able to go forward and go backwards. It's up with a lot of rocks that I'm not able to go also. So I've activated the SOS on the InReach. They have contacted me, and let's see. Yeah, it's been like 3 hours and a half, and I've been in contact with them. They have confirmed that the emergency services have been contacted, and the rescue is being planned. Now I just wait. After I hit the SOS button, I think it was like 20 seconds. Within 20 seconds, the emergency Garmin service was in contact with me. So yeah, they asked my name and age, and if I'm alone or in a group, and yeah, they asked if I was having water and food. So yeah, that's a good sign. Follow up from Garmin was that the rescue team should be here in 1 hour and 30 minutes or so. So let's wait here.
I already had a place in mind to pitch my tent if needed, as it was getting cold. I had food, water, a creek nearby, plus a filter and purification tablets. The rescue team arrived at the end of the afternoon. When I saw them, my first thought was, how on earth did they get a Toyota Hilux through here, with those sketchy bridges and boulders in the way? They were incredibly friendly, constantly checking if I needed medical help or food. They told me there was no way to go back, the only option was forward. So we spent hours through the night digging into the ground and moving massive boulders just to make the pass level enough. I tried to help, but at that point I was really struggling to catch my breath. The rescue guys, though, were unstoppable, digging, pushing, and somehow launching the Hilux through that sketchy part, among other rocky sections. I didn't film anything, of course. I already felt bad for calling emergency services when I wasn't even injured. Civilization was at least 25 or 30 kilometers away in either direction, and I wasn't sure if I could even make that walk. If my life depended on it, sure, I'd find a way. But at that moment, calling for help felt like the right decision, even if part of me still feels guilty about it. In the end, we loaded the bike into the back of the Hilux and pushed forward. They carried me all the way to Osh, about 160 kilometers away, almost half of it unpaved. We arrived around 5 in the morning, and I could barely keep my eyes open. They only left once they were sure I had a place to stay. I checked into a hotel and finally said my goodbyes. Thank you so much to the rescue team for your strength, your kindness, and for getting me out of that valley.